New Hampshire has the single most threatening license plate motto in the U.S. I'm going to live free or die. I think that's in reference to what taxes they pay, because I don't believe they pay taxes.
You know, originally it was live free or die, you son of a...
Oh, 54 covered bridges.
We're coming up on one now. Oh, covered bridge. Here we go.
All the covered bridges are numbered, and sometimes the nerdy traveler likes to note the number of the bridge they're going over.
I didn't see what number that was.
Well, it's number one for us. What the... Really?
Doesn't this guy know we have the right of way?
I'm gonna get New York on this guy. What's up?
That was all. You fight him? That was funny. But when you're right, you're right.
1 hour, 6 minutes. I need to get some videos on it.
Trail in New Hampshire, we decided to follow Tanner what we hope would be a shortcut to shave off some time.
Looks that way. Actually, I think I could probably get over that thing.
The mountain? Yeah, I'm going over it. You're going to go over that mountain.
Yeah, he is going to drive over that mountain because I have a capable vehicle that can go on and off-road.
I'm going around it, and I'm going to beat you there.
I'm going to take the quickest way.
See there, losers. Good luck with that. This is a shortcut. Those guys have to drive all the way around this mountain. And we're going almost as speed as the speed we're going on the road. Over the mountain is still fine.
As I headed higher, Rutt was easing into his long drive around the mountain.
I don't know what those guys are thinking. I'm going to get around this mountain and I'm going to do it quickly. This car may have been wrecked and repaired, but it was $90,000 new. It's insanely comfortable, luxurious, and fast. It was a perfect choice for a road trip. Repeat, road trip. I got a little traffic. Okay. Excuse me, racing 2 idiots. Don't mind me. Holy crap. Alright, I think this is the last again. Oh. How does Tanner think he's going to beat this car? That doesn't make any sense at all. It's not going to happen. What is Adam going to do? Does he think he can keep up with Tanner on the trails? That's not going to work.
Nope. I had come up with a far more civilized plan, while those two idiots took the long.
I wish I did Top Gear USA.
Almost to the...
What the hell? Is that Adam's car?
What the hell? I need to eat something right now.
No, it's another Jaguar going over a mountain. Yeah, it's me.
Adam put his car underneath a gondola. What is wrong with you?
How did you get that done?
You gotta be kidding me.
Turns out I got a guy. Yep, and you'll lose it.
See you at the bottom. Now it is on.
There was no way I was going to lose to Adam, but I needed a helping hand from above.
Come on, bring it, man. Oh. Oh, that's
It's not this. Yes.
There we go. Nothing beats the old. Hey, good. Till it works. He's coming.
My plan worked. I had scaled the mountain. All I had to do now was avoid the shrubs. Watch the trees. Once again, the Montero was victorious off-road. And as Wed caught up with us, he was determined to show off his on-road prowess.
Hey, Taylor, what's your lunch?
Back together, we settled into the drive, took in the scenery.
It's pretty up here. I mean, this is a beautiful drive. The mountains are awesome. And it's going to look a lot like this the whole way.
What? This trail goes through 14 states?
Yeah, it's a lot. I think it's Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia.
Not Tennessee, you idiot.
Scotia, Vermont.
Doesn't go to Tennessee. Tennessee's nowhere near Georgia. Ohio's wrong.
Ohio.
Nope.
It does not go through Ohio.
Ohio's over here. Maine to Georgia.
It ends in Georgia. I know that much. My home state.
I decided to borrow a trip
Tennessee's nowhere near.
to help me save on fuel.
Oh, now we have a little drop train going here.
Okay.
Hey! Knock it off! What we doing?
Listen, Tanner, for some reason, is ramming me, and he's sending me into you. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm bus drafting. That is for both of our benefit.
Are you trying to hypermile? Is that what you think you're doing there? With 200 horsepower on 35s?
I'm drafting off of that big pig. Sometimes a little rubbing happens. That's all.
With 4 hours of driving behind us, we were still only in Vermont. I had no idea how the hell we were going to make Georgia in 20 hours. Apparently, it was time for another Tanner Faust solution.
Oh, come on.
Right. You following that up?
Screw it. I got nothing to lose here. I'll try it.
We don't know it's a good idea yet. Right?
Not fun to twice, right? Twice a day.
Right. See? Power lines. They always go straight and the trees.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, this seems like a good idea.
I love it, Mike. I know, right? It's like a great idea. It's like the best idea ever. I can't believe you guys didn't follow me on the last one. Oh, yeah, you have cars.
If we kept up at this pace, we'd be saving a lot of time.
I have a good feeling about this shortcut, though. The last
For
one.
9 o'clock.
But this one. Hold the phone. What happened? There's cows in the road. Here. Cows?
Move.
Awesome shortcut.
Honk your horn, Tanner. This thing's got no damn horn. Pop out if I hit it too hard.
Oh, this is
I'm gonna watch Tank instead. Ooh, I want some cookies. I'm gonna have some cookies. I'll upload some more videos to the YouTube channel. But sure, I'll upload the videos to YouTube tonight. 2 hours for one video. And you're an idiot because you can't drive a vehicle properly. YouTube. No. Tank. No, I said Tank. Cut the thing out your face. The big zip your nose. Then I may talk to you, bitch. But since you have the... Who the hell needs nails that long? Seriously. Who needs nails those damn long?
How'd that come about? I was on a country western dance team, and all our hats were getting messed up, so I started repairing them, and it's turned into a business. There you go. I see you guys have an aquarium. We need a bigger aquarium. We want an indoor koi pond beside a deep tank.
We moved into this great facility, and we need a tank that matches this facility.
So you want to step up to the new fish tank?
Exactly.
Sounds good to me.
I want it just like a top hat.
Oh.
The sunglasses.
There we go.
Dude, in that top hat, I look like Fred Astaire. Yeah, more like Fettuccine. Oh, Fettuccine Alfredo. This hat goes straight on the side.
I don't want it like this. I want it to be flare top.
Okay. And you want the top to flare out a little bit all the way around. Since we entertain here quite a bit, we like to bring them flat, so we put chairs around so you can sit.
So you want this part to be like a bar going around the tank?
Exactly.
We need some hats in there, of course.
Some hats inside the tank.
Yes.
We can't just stick hats in the tank. The material can break down, and that can be toxic for the fish.
There's one more little catch. We just moved into our new facility. We're thinking about having our grand opening. We'd really like to celebrate the tank and the building. We need it in 2 weeks.
It's not too bad. You guys are here in Vegas, we don't have to ship it. So it gives us 2 full weeks of working time. So I like the challenge, you know. Like I said, we'll get some drawings and some renderings, and once we get your approval, we'll get things moving. We'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
We can do that.
Sounds good?
Back at the shop, it's morning meeting time. All right, guys, listen, we got 2 challenging tanks this week. First tank is FDU. They want flames in this tank. Well, something like that. It's going to be a little difficult. We're going to discuss that. The second challenge job that we're going to have, the tank itself is going to be a hat. And then when you look in the tank, there's going to be multiple hats inside the tank.
Can't put hats in the tank because they're going to break down. There's no way.
He's the hat expert.
What? How am I a hat expert?
Put everybody at the table. Who's going with a hat on?
That makes me a hat expert because I wear a hat.
This is an expert at something.
A little decorum. Let's get the meeting on.
Decorum from a guy that lets paying customers off the hook.
Concert tickets? That's rich. All right, next order of business. There's some clients that owe us money. I want you to use some of your collection skills. So I had Helen print out a list. So I want you to go over the list, read it out, and find out whose clients are. There's a lot of money on that list we need to collect.
Well, the first one was $7,500 in Lena Bath. $4,376 out of Dallas, Texas. Maya Buttweeks.
One more time, what was the customer's name?
Maya Buttweeks. That was $8,000. That's outstanding. You guys are all laughing. I think it's funny.
What's the next one?
The next one, Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Drew P. Wiener. Well, why don't you collect this stuff or not? Wait a minute. You guys are trying to make a fool out of me. That's wrong.
Maya Buttweeks line 2. Once our meeting was over, we finished our rendering of the top hat tank.
Our top hat.
I'm gonna be eating some. I'm gonna be eating some cookies in a little bit. I need to make some more. I need these cookies. I need to make some money in it now.
Instead of pulling a rabbit out of the hat, we're going to place exotic koi fish inside along with various other hats.
I'm having corn right now.
In the upper 70s, several rounds of rain and thunderstorms are.
So to make him feel better, we told him if he did some extra work around the shop, he could pay us the bill.
Hey, you missed a spot. And you better get a hose and a real big mop. Because Redneck is about to show us a fire experiment for the FDU equipment.
Flames and water don't go together. So I got to put a tube in this tank so there's a dry area. But now I got to figure out how to keep flames going in this tube. I'm trying a little propellant, see how it reacts.
You still what?
Trying some propellant.
This can't be good.
How much you think?
Keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah, why not?
Might want some safety glasses. Now I'll load the can in here. And then I'm going to take a match and light a match and drop it in.
Hey, what do you think's gonna happen to the acrylic?
Honestly, I don't know exactly what it's going to do. I've never tried it yet.
Oh boy.
You ready?
Let's go.
I need to buy an actual telephone. Well, why? I need to buy an telephone.
I'll send you some pictures. What?
Oh man, we're in trouble. She wants to top the flare out. We're not gonna have the time to rebuild this.
Dumb fly.
Good for you for being considerate, safety-minded, and health-conscious. By getting the COVID-19 vaccination, not only will you reduce your risk of getting moderate to severe COVID-19, it's one step closer to getting everyone's life back to normal. So, good for you, and good for us.
The Branch Hillsdale St. Joseph Community Health Agency is offering the COVID-19 vaccine to those 12 and older. For more information, visit us at bhsj.org/schedule.
It's been 50 years.
That's something special.
50 years is a milestone, and that's why we're celebrating.
50 years of fighting and winning for our clients.
50 years of always putting our clients first. That's how we got here, together.
That's
50 years. And there's more to come.
Who could have known that extra love could add extra pounds? That all those accidents could have a medical explanation? Or that the smallest changes could make the biggest impact? You did. And so did we. That's why Hills always starts with a pet's biology to anticipate their ever-changing nutritional needs for differences you can see, feel, and trust. So you're always a step ahead.
We're making a tank for Fairleigh Dickinson University, and that mascot is the devil. The students, they want flames in the tank. I don't know how to make this happen, but Redneck, he jumped right into it.
We've already put some propellant in the can.
Okay, that's flammable, right?
Yes.
Fine. That's definitely not gonna work. It ain't going to the customer. Yeah, they're not pouring stuff in, flames, the real flames ain't cutting it. We need a constant flame that you hit with a switch or something.
How are we gonna do flames?
What about, I'm thinking like a big, like, you ever see those things, they have a big flame, you put like a fan up underneath it, and it kind of blows up.
Well, it has a light underneath it, like a fan, and as it moves, it looks like fire. That's what I think we should put in there. We're still a little hazy on how we're gonna get flames inside the tank, but one way or another, we're gonna build a red-hot aquarium.
A custom-made steel stand will hide the plumbing and filtration. A 5-foot-tall flame facade will wrap around the stand. A seamless 8-foot-long racetrack tank will look smoking hot with flames will somehow put inside the tank. We'll keep the FDU Devil Spoon going with flame-colored fish, and to keep the freshwater fish from being freaked out by the fire, we'll add some comforting elements found in a natural environment, like live plants. We're off to Seagrass Farms in Florida. Seagrass is one of the world's largest wholesale fish distributors, and our go-to for anything freshwater. First up, koi for the hat tank.
These are 7 to 8-inch butterfly koi. They call them butterfly fins because their pectoral fins are all stretched out like that, long and flowing. These guys are only about 6 months, even though they're pretty big. We import our koi from the Far East, so out there the ponds are really warm, so they grow real fast.
These guys have been bred for centuries to get their colors and markings. We have dog shows here in the United States. They got koi shows over there.
The second tank that we have is from Fairleigh Dickinson University.
They're called the Devils, so we're gonna make it a fire theme. It's gonna be all freshwater.
There's actually a fish called the Red Devil, but they're very aggressive. We're going to look for the hybrid Red Devil because they play real nice. The Rose Queens and the King Kong parrots, those guys are both hybrids with Red Devil in their blood.
As long as they got some kind of red devil in it, those guys are gonna fit in perfect.
Dude, I love these flowers. Look at this guy right
Yeah, because they got a head the size of yours.
here. Yeah, he's got a big brain in it.
So we got another one here that I think we can for your tank, Red Hooks.
Kind of fits in with the devil thing, with the devil and the horn and the red one.
Right, there you go.
You guys come from Amazon, right?
Yeah, these are South American. Actually, you can see the tanks are kind of brown, they're tinted. We keep the water with the low pH really soft, tinted to make it more like their home. And it makes them acclimate better when they come in from the wild. That way, by the time you get them to the tank, they're ready to go. I got a perfect fish for you, fire eels.
Wow. Look at the size of these guys. They're huge.
These are about as big as you're ever going to see this fish.
I've never really seen them that big.
Yeah, they're pretty gigantic for a fire eel.
Those guys get about 2 feet long max, right? And they get real fast.
Yeah.
And they're also nocturnal.
That's gonna be perfect improvement for the bar and the restaurant. Come out at night.
They make that.
Yo, what's going on?
No, we don't.
No, what do you do?
No research, dude.
What do you research?
For the Fairleigh Dickinson job. I'm trying to figure out the eels.
You know how many? I'm doing a little education here. I'm trying to.
You don't never read.
Dude, I read more than you.
Easy, not just you don't never read.
When was the last time you read something?
Dude, I read books.
Okay.
Trust me, my favorite author is Stuart Woods.
Your favorite author is sports.
I think you got that book out there just when people walk by, they should look smart. I know what this sudden show sports is about. You have to you lecture.
What? I can't read a book? Face the facts. I'm smarter than you.
Just because I don't work as hard as you doesn't mean you're smarter than me. Who's the smart one that working out that hard?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Who's the smart one that's working out that hard? I work with my brain, not with my brawn.
Did you build the tank?
It does make you smarter, not smart, it's because you're handy.
You know what? Try to do this. Let's have it back.
Yeah, let's get it then. I don't trust you, bro. We even have some judges.
So let's get Agnes in here.
Agnes! Come here. You know what IQ stands for?
quote, it's made from Germany, and quote from the original Germany.
The original Germany word? How about German word? Let me give you a United States word. Challenge. I say the winner of the IQ test gets to give a lecture at the Fairleigh Dickinson business class. It's a deal.
Listen, I need you to proctor an IQ exam. Dummy over here thinks he's smarter than me, and he thinks he's Miss 22 over here.
You guys are worth that.
We're gonna prove once and for all who's smarter. Coming up on campus. So dead in my eyes. I get no respect. Thank you for not peeing on the floor. Unbelievable.
Did you know you can shop online or in person at Crown Motors? You can sell us your car online too. And we now offer a $500 trade-in bonus on most models.
Now, the man on the screen is Sam Red.
YouTube.
He's a crime lawyer turned fugitive. His hitboxing
Ready to beat this guy, Prince Kong?
Better hope we beat him or you two are in big trouble. Those two want a battle, we'll give it to them, right, File? Fighting is not really in my nature. Ready to rumble, go!
King of Peace, Part 2.
Hey there. Are you alright?
That was a lion.
Don't worry, he's gone.
You saved me.
You looked like you were searching around for something. What was it?
My cell phone. I lost it.
Oh, so that's what it was.
Hey, wait a minute. That's it. I must have dropped it when you bumped into me. I mean, when we bumped into each other.
You stayed here just to look for that? I'll find your dumb phone. You get out of here before that thing comes back.
That was kind of rude. He didn't even.
Yes.
YouTube.
Bird's Eye. A new twist on deck.
I rode my lawnmower to New York City. That makes no sense. I'm going to see if I can find my tablet. I rode my lawnmower to New York City. You need to get close fixed, you jerk.
This guy's belong to me now. I'm literally going to be riding a lawnmower.
So I'm going to watch that on the tablet. Yeah, I'm going to watch that on the tablet. That sounds interesting, but something I know I can't do in real life. Because if I did that, well, my lawnmower's a hunk of junk, so no offense, my lawnmower wouldn't make it. My lawnmower wouldn't make it to Dad's place without dying. The battery's bad in it. I need a new battery. My lawnmower's from the 1980s, so it doesn't run properly. I wish I was still in Michigan still.
I'm literally going to be riding a lawnmower across an entire state all the way to New York City.
Are you drunk? You guys were a jump.
You almost killed my friend.
Now, when I was in high school, I owned and operated my very own lawn mowing business, which led to a rather unhealthy obsession with...
I'm glad I don't throw about that shit. My company doesn't have to do that crap. I rode bicycle training wheels until I was 8. Because back then you had, that disease. What's this? I'm going to watch some TV tonight. Where'd it go? After this, I'll go take a shower.
with grass. Grass is good! I am literally going to be riding a lawnmower across an entire state all the way to New York City.
Are you drunk? You guys were a jump.
You almost killed my friend.
Now, when I was in high school, I owned and operated my very own lawn mowing business, which led to a rather unhealthy obsession with grass. Grass is good! Woo! Now, when I was thinking about the potential behind what I could do with a lawnmower, my first thought went immediately to breaking the world record for the longest distance traveled on a lawnmower, which, if you Google it, is the most insane thing you've ever seen in your life. Now, the next best thing is going to be to cut the best grass that the United States has to offer, which just so happens. My first thought went immediately to breaking the world record for the longest distance traveled on a lawnmower, which, if you Google it, is the most insane thing you've ever seen.
14,590. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of miles. 14,000 miles. 14,594 miles. And that world record was back in Portland, Maine, back on May 31st, 2000. I know I can't read that
Now,
record.
the next best thing is going to be to cut the best grass that the United States has to offer, which just so happens to be in New Jersey. Smells like grass!
Why are we here.
I'll be crossing the entire state of New Jersey, ending up in New York City, where I'll be cutting Central Park.
You're not going to drive across country, right?
Across the state.
There might be an apartment here.
And the more research I did on this, the more I realized that it was going to be a very expensive video. And your payment for me can be to absolutely obliterate and smash the shit out of that like button.
Looking at some top tier shit.
It feels honestly like baby's ass. Hey, you want to know what else? It feels like grass. So it was clear, new lawnmowers are going to be way too expensive, which is why I headed over to my friend Facebook Marketplace. We found a pretty sick deal and headed to go see it. That's it. That's the place. You guys got some beautiful grass, and I'm here to explore it. My goal is to take this thing all the way to Central Park.
I get hearing.
It's probably never been done before.
Wow, that's pretty neat. Yes, I have. Still sleeping. Here. On the floor. Yeah? Yeah? No, I'm not. No, she's not there anymore. She was there most of the time I'm home. She's there. Okay, what's the world record? I need to get these videos uploaded to YouTube as soon as possible. So you can have much about lawn mowing, and I have a video of me driving a car.
I've never heard of it. Man.
This is the one.
Nobody ever asked for the headlights. But know what the f*** it does?
We might freaking beat that. Next, it was time to pick up some undercover supplies, so I looked like the real deal. We're talking high-vis vest, glasses, the whole deal.
Driving a lawnmower across the state of New Jersey.
Really?
I upgraded to an LEDs in the front. I mean, who's the first dumbass that climbed up Mount Everest, right?
Yeah, this is kind of the lawnmower equivalent of that.
I mean, a constant, 12-hour... I'm not going to lie. I don't know if it's going to hold up.
Wait, it's a Sunny Bird version. My vehicle I have.
With some snacks. Anthony,
Thank you
it's
so
been
much.
great doing it.
I really do wish you guys the best.
Hey, thank you so much. Traveled thousands of miles to get right here with this brand new lawnmower. I'm going to be cutting the best grass across the entire state of New Jersey to get into Central Park. The journey starts right now, boys and girls. This journey is going to be the farthest thing from easy with a distance of just over 54 miles and an average speed of 4 miles an hour. I'm going to be riding this thing all freaking day. I'm going about 4 to 5 miles an hour, which means it's going to take me around 10 to 12 hours to reach New York City. I look like
That's
I
not bad.
belong here. Sidewalk ends, right? Not for me. I get to continue because it makes sense. I have a lawnmower. You know, I take everything back I just said. I'm on the main road now, and now I can for sure get in trouble.
Holy shit!
What are you going to do when you run out of gas? Surely the lawnmower does not go that far. Well, that's where you're going to be right. Carl here's driving alongside me. How you doing there?
Dude, it's taking forever.
Carl's holding the gas inside the car here, and every time I need gas, we pull it out, fill her up, I hit the road again. We're making good progress.
Not even a little bit. I feel like at this point, it's faster to go backwards. That's how we can improve your safety.
You look so freaking official now. I don't know how official I'll look while cars are trying to go 40, 50 miles an hour around me on the main road.
Shit!
It's nearly 6 p.m. and I am still extremely far. I've actually only covered about a fifth of the distance to get to New York. And on top of that, the weather app says that there's a 100% chance of rain. It's literally raining, and it's also getting much darker. We're going about 4 miles an hour. All this rain's got me feeling pretty down. And oh look, there's McDonald's. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, is it an option to pay for it by cutting the lawn? No? Okay. Thank you so much. The weather is some of the worst I could have ever imagined for this trip. The rain is literally just getting more intense, my brakes barely work anymore, and my hands are all pruned up. I'm having a world-class time. We're not anywhere close to the Big Apple.
Not even close.
No, we got hours. The grass looks a little long to the right, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and give it a little trim?
I am completely and totally soaked. This is the most wet I've been in a long time. It's definitely sketch. You got cars coming right by you. No taillights. We're still looking like we're probably going to show up to New York City around 3 to 4 a.m. I will say this much. In my head, this was going to take like 9 hours. And the reality of the situation is it's going to take more than 24. We're like 15 miles away, which means about 3 lawnmower hours. I couldn't be more ready. I'm feeling pretty sketched out, honestly. This isn't a good time anymore. It's just I want to get there and not die. That's pretty much it. As we approach the city, we're running out of options for grass. We're about to cross out of the grassy state over the bridge into New York. Exciting moment, but I gotta first get over the bridge. I've never felt this out of control in my life. I see buildings in the distance. I don't know if that's New York or not. We are so close, but so far away. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Oh, also, side note, my brakes have stopped working entirely. Holy this like I literally just can't.
What song goes like?
Came out of nowhere, out of control, going 70 and hit this. Oh my god, I jumped off of the thing. We were parked right here. Okay, we need to get this off. Is he drunk? He had like all the time in the world to stop. Are you drunk?
You guys were drunk.
Excuse me?
I was like turning around because you guys were like, you guys turned.
Dude, we were barely out of this curve. And then you f***ing hit him and me. Almost killed me. And then you ran, dude. You almost killed me, dude.
You guys almost killed me.
We hit you?
Yeah. I think like 30, 20.
So 30, 20? Dude, you were going 70.
So how did we hit the front of your car? We were reversing.
Are you guys allowed to reverse in there?
You're drunk, dude. Are you drunk? Tell me you're drunk.
Okay, that's enough.
I don't even drink.
I'm sorry, Mom. Holy shit.
I can smell the alcohol. Immediately call the cops right now. They're going to jail. They're going to jail.
I don't care.
A drunk driver just hit us.
I can smell it on your breath. You still have pulse. You lie in my face. I thought maybe you made a mistake. That is wrong. You almost killed my friend. You almost killed my friend.
We're still going to New York?
Oh, that's snip.
So do I walk now? But this is this type of that like makes the people who love me lose sleep, and I don't want to do that. Do you think that perchance the reason I was able to see this collision happen before it happened? Well, we're so close to New York. Spider-Man's just around the corner.
Shut up.
No, this guy's drunk, right?
100%. I smelled it on his breath.
Here you go, buddy. This is your moment. He's doing pretty good. Damn, you kind of aced that though, huh?
That's good.
This guy's good. This guy's good. This man is getting arrested right now. See you later, buddy. Now, on a good note, we were able to get one more drunk driver off the road. The only issue is now I had no lawnmower and no way to complete my only mission in New York. But I couldn't give up just yet. Still gotta cut that grass, though, somehow.
I don't know how you're gonna do that.
So I sent a message to Anthony, who I bought the lawnmowers from yesterday. You'll never believe this. Guess who f***ing messaged me? The hero of the video, bro. Anthony, who I bought the lawnmower from. I sent him a message as a last ditch at like 5 a.m. last night. He says, your quest was to mow some grass. How could I let you fail after all?
Okay, I'm done watching that. It was hilarious. It's fun. But I'm done watching that crap. Still, that's pretty neat that like I tried doing that, but didn't get to do it.